roasting it because all that signature slow roasting they do, that very, very secret sauce rub that they use. Well, this is the first time that they're offering us a bone-in chicken breast. So what this is for today's bonus buy, 4 pounds is what you're getting. They are seasoned, they are roasted, they are split chicken breast, bone in, skin on, crispy, meaty, massive, delicious. M80845. Today's bonus buy brings us home for $59.99. Of course, you do get that free shipping and handling, and you have it on 5 easy payments of just $12. Now, there's no auto delivery on this. I'm just going to warn you right off the bat. So maybe you stock up on this because this will stay great in your freezer for a year. Literally, all you need to do is bake it at 400 degrees. You can put it in the oven. You could put it in the air fryer, but it is quick, it is easy, and it is all that goodness that we know and love from Corky's Barbecue. So you know who I have to bring in to break it all down with us. My friend Jimmy Stovall. Come on in, my friend.
Hey, Julia, how are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm so excited to see you.
I know. I'm glad to work with you. I was excited when you called.
It's been a while for us, but you know, Jimmy, that I am, like, I have a true obsession with your wings, like a true obsession.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of up in the ante.
It really is. So yeah, you mentioned the wings, and wings have been so hard to come by this year, but we love that great flavor, the same process. But here's the meal idea for this. Yes. So I'm going to take some out of my air fryer right now. This is hot. I'm going to take some out that I just cooked. I want you to see this. These are bone-in barbecue chicken breasts. And we tumble season them, we slow roast them, and so when you get them home, you've got that same great flavor and tenderness and juiciness that you love in our wings, but now with the whole meal of a big chicken breast. These are amazing, they are huge, and I can't wait for everyone to try them.
Look how huge those are. Those are massive. They're like the idea of wings for a giant.
They are. These are about a half a pound each, a little bit bigger than a half a pound each. So it truly is, it's a meal. It's not just, oh, here's a little, boneless little 3 or 4 ounce chicken breast. This is truly a meal. These are, like I said, almost half a pound or just above half a pound. And they are seasoned, they are fully cooked, and they are ready to go when you get them home. They're individually frozen, and then we put them in a big resealable bag. So you can just take out one at a time if you'd like for a meal. But talk about a whole plate main course right here, barbecue chicken for tailgate season. Woo! This is it. It's all done for you.
I have a quick question on preparation. So they come frozen. We stick them in the freezer when we're ready. Do we have to defrost them first, or can they go straight in the air fryer, straight in the oven?
I like to defrost them first. You don't have to. Okay. You can cook them frozen. It just takes a little bit longer. But I love to defrost them because then that skin stays, crispy on the outside. Look, oh my gosh, look how tender this is. It is so tender, it's so juicy, and it's loaded with meat, loaded. This is huge, and I just took one little tiny piece off of that chicken breast.
You're right, that is a big bite right there because they are weighing in at over half a pound each, and you're getting 7 of them. One of those can be a portion for more than one person right there. But look at that crispiness of that skin. It looks so, I'm so hungry. Why didn't I not eat before I came on here today? knowing that I was kicking off this entire show with you. I do this to myself. This is my own problem. But look at that, you can see that steam coming off them because they're fresh out of the air fryer, but you can even see that rub on the skin of the chicken. It looks so crispy and meaty and juicy.
That's right. So the reason we decided to do this is, in the barbecue world, it's all about the rub. And the secret rub, this is our sweet and smoky rub, which is one of our most popular rubs. Everyone loves it. It's the perfect balance of that little bit savory and smoky flavor with a little hint of sweetness from a little bit of brown sugar, honey particles. So you've got the great balance, which is in barbecue, you're trying to tell that story, layer of flavors.
Yes.
And that's what this sweet and smoky rub does. The other thing, Julia, the reason I wanted to do bone in, because That's where that flavor comes from. Think about just a regular old chicken breast that's boneless, skinless. It has no flavor whatsoever.
No.
When you cook chicken on the bone like this, with this bone right here, then you get all that great flavor. The flavors inside the bone, and as we slow roast it, those flavors sink down into that meat. The other thing is we kept the skin on, and I love the skin on because when we season on the outside, that kind of crisps up when you heat it back up. So it's almost like a nice crispy skin. And then you got that great flavor of the barbecue. The other thing is that little tiny layer of fat up underneath that skin. As we slow roast it, it melts down into that chicken so it stays moist and tender. It doesn't dry out like a regular boneless, skinless chicken breast.
You might as well be whispering sweet nothings talking about that chicken.
You can almost taste it.
I almost can. And I'm a huge chicken lover. And you're so right. Just a regular old chicken breast, no skin. You're right. It's pretty tasteless. You got to go to town on it with the seasonings. Sometimes you overdo it. Sometimes you underdo it. It's hard to tell. But that's why we go to Corky's, for that secret rub that you have. So you take all the guesswork out of it. And I love how you described all the flavor. So it's like you're getting all the flavor from the outside with that seasoning. You're getting a flavor midway from that skin. You're getting flavor from the inside with the bone. And it all just melds together.
That's right. And that's what great barbecue is. It is. It's like painting a picture. It's telling a story. And it's just layering in those flavors. And, you know, whether it's ribs or pulled pork, the chicken is the exact same way. And so this, if you think about it, it has all those components. So sometimes, this barbecue might need a sauce, or this one might need a sauce and rub. This right here, this just chicken, that rub on the outside, keeping the bone in and keeping that skin on, it tells that whole picture, and it paints that whole story of all the layers of barbecue, because you still want the real star of barbecue is the meat. And so that meat needs to be tender and juicy, a perfect bite when you dig into it, and then the flavor of that chicken by cooking it on the bone. Oh my gosh, look at this skin. Think about like the best fried chicken, you know, that skin on the outside with all that flavor. Oh my gosh, that is such a great bite. And the flavor of that barbecue is on the outside, so when you sink your teeth into it, that flavor just sinks down into that tender, juicy white meat chicken.
That bite looks like that perfect bite. You know, and like, I don't know if you're that sort of person. Like if I eat a cheeseburger or something like that, and I eat around to create that perfect bite for my last bite.
Oh yeah.
Do you do it too? Well, it looks like
I
that
just
chicken
did that this weekend, actually.
I did too. I was back home in LA for like 2 seconds, and I got in and out, because you have to when you're in California. But it looks like that chicken breast is that perfect last bite every single time, because it's so juicy and so
It really is.
Let me just remind everyone that this is our today's bonus buy. We're kicking it off right now. I know you have a big day ahead of you with this. There's no auto delivery offered on this offer. So what you are getting is you are getting you see that beautiful chicken? You're getting 4 pounds of it. You see that massive chicken breast in Jimmy's hand? You are getting 7 of them. And look, your hands are big, and it still looks big in your hands.
Oh yeah,
That's how big
they're
it
big,
is.
half a pound. Yep.
Big, massive, meaty, goes all the way to, you're killing me, Jimmy. So you're getting 7 of those. They are pre-seasoned. They are slow roasted, like only Corky's can do. Then frozen, delivered to your door. All you have to do is pop it out of the freezer. You can throw it in the oven. You can throw it in the air fryer, and you are hitting the ground running, making the family super, super happy. But as our today's bonus buy, you are getting all that home. Letting Jimmy do all the work. You just have to pop it in the oven or the air fryer. Getting it all home for $59.99. You are saving over $12 of what it should be, free shipping and handling, and $12 on your Easy Pay. That is it. That's why we love our today's bonus buy here on QVC2. It is M80845. Now, Corky's has been voted #1 barbecue in Memphis. What is it now? Like over 22 times?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And the barbecue capital of the world here in Memphis, that's not an easy task to do.
Yeah.
And I think it's because, you know, first of all, we have so many long-term employees and pit masters. I've been there 27 years. We have a lot of our pit masters. They taught me, so they've been there a long time. And we do everything the same way, day in and day out. We don't take any shortcuts. because the true star is the meat in barbecue. So we always start with the best quality products. Then we season these chicken breasts. We slow roast them so you get that great barbecue flavor all the way through. And then we individually quick freeze them and put them into a resealable bag so that you can just take out one at a time if you'd like, if it's just one or two of you. But these are, I mean, look how much, this whole time I have only pulled off this one chicken breast.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
there's so much meat on here.
You know,
It's
I'm
loaded.
one of those people who, you know, my eyes are bigger than my tummy. And I have a
Yep.
feeling that I would would be like, I can take down one of those. I'm hungry. It's huge. That is the
It
biggest
is.
chicken breast I have ever seen. But bone in,
Yep.
so you get all that flavor. Split.
Absolutely.
And then the skin on and tumbled, and that
Yes.
famous and very secret rub that you know and love from Corky's, but on that massive chicken breast. That is just incredible.
Loaded with flavor because, you know, like we said earlier, a boneless, skinless chicken breast, it's, you know, it can be good if you season and flavor it right, but it's just boring. There's no flavor to it at all. Well, when we cook it with the bone in, the flavor from inside that bone sinks down into that meat as we slow roast it. And then we leave the skin on because, you know, there's so much flavor in that skin, and there's a little tiny layer of fat underneath that skin. So as it slow roasts with that seasoning on top, that great barbecue sweet and smoky rub, all that sinks down into that meat, and it keeps it moist, tender, and juicy. It doesn't dry it out like a boneless, skinless chicken breast.
That looks just absolutely glorious. I'm staring at the monitor. There might be a little bit of drool coming out of my mouth, but but flavor literally from the inside out, from the outside in. That's the story here. That's how I mean, you get that gorgeous, juicy, flavorful chicken breast. When a chicken breast on its own, just like, meh. This is something special.
That's right. It really is. You see how much I pulled right here. You know, you can do so many things with this. You can eat it just like barbecue chicken, just like it is. Or if you love like a great chicken salad, instead of using a boring old plain chicken breast, pull this meat apart like this, leave a little of that skin with all that flavor of the barbecue rub on there, put this on top of your salad, or make some like street tacos or quesadillas with this. I'm telling you, it's some of the best thing you're ever going to put in your mouth, and it's so easy because we've truly done all the work. Mm-hmm. This is not like a restaurant. We are a restaurant. We're a family-run, restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee. So everything that we make, everything that we send out, we want you to have the experience as if you were sitting at our tables in Memphis, and a waiter's bringing it to you. Just think of it. We're bringing it to your door. You just throw it in your air fryer. I say about 22 minutes in your air fryer, and it comes out. That skin is crispy. The amazing flavors have sunk down into that chicken. It stays tender and juicy, and in every single bite, you get that flavor of Corky's.
I just loved the idea, by the way, of that, of making a chicken salad with that, because I love a barbecue chicken salad. So make a full chicken salad with that. Maybe throw in some red onions, a little touch of your barbecue sauce. What else would we throw in there? Little chives, maybe some avocado, some
little
crispy
bacon
onions.
bits.
Oh, that's what I need.
Bacon bits.
Make it nice and smoky. Yes, that's what I am talking about. You can make sandwiches out of that. Just eat it on its own. But I mean, every single bite is going to have that flavor, that tenderness, that juiciness. Oh my gosh, look at that.
And right here, I'm just putting I'm basting some barbecue sauce on it. So if you love your barbecue chicken and you love that sauce, and if you want to pick up, a couple of bottles of sauce online, then what I recommend is cooking these all the way through, and then maybe for the last 2 minutes, maybe last minute and a half, you can baste the outside of these chicken breasts with barbecue sauce, and that sauce just adds a whole another layer of flavor on the outside, and the sugars in that sauce will caramelize on the outside of the skin, and it will take it to a whole other world.
Look at it is otherworldly. Look at all that seasoning on that chicken breast. Look at that. Now, we turn to Corky's time and time again because you're so famous for your special rub, your secret rub. That's what you're getting here.
Right.
This is a massive chicken breast, 7 of them at that, over half a pound each, tumbled in that secret and famous rub that is just like quintessential Memphis barbecue, Corky's inside and out. But look how he can just pull it apart. Now, Jimmy, I have to tell you, this is already really popular. Over 150 have been spoken for, and we just are just kicking it off just now. And I know you'll have other presentations throughout the day, that I am sure, but there's no auto delivery here. So I really want to